Have you ever wondered how powerful your brain really is? This intricate network of neurons tucked away safely in our skulls is our most vital asset. It's the command center of our body, the engine of our experience, the architect of our reality. Every thought, every perception, every memory, every dream, it all happens here, in this 3-pound mass of gray and white matter. The brain's capacity is truly astounding. Consider this. Your brain generates as much energy as a small light bulb even when you're sleeping. It's more powerful and complex than any supercomputer. Our everyday lives, from the simple act of tying our shoelaces to the complex process of learning a new language, all hinge on the incredible capabilities of our brains. We are, quite literally, the products of our mind's ceaseless work. Now how about we put that brain of yours to the test? Begin with a simple number game. Think of a number between 1 and 10. Got it? Now multiply it by 9. Let that number simmer in your mind. If you've got a 2-digit number, and chances are you do, add those digits together. It's a bit like making a numeric soup, isn't it? Now let's add another ingredient. Subtract 5 from your result. Feel the numbers dancing around in your head? That's your brain doing the cha-cha with mathematics. Remember, there's no rush. Take your time. Let the numbers mingle, let the calculations wrap themselves around your thoughts. It's not a race, but a journey of the mind. Are you ready for the next step? Well, don't worry, we're not going to rush you. We'll give you a moment to catch your breath. Let the numbers settle. Hold on to your final number. We'll reveal what it means shortly. Now remember your final number. Match it to a letter of the alphabet. For example, 1 corresponds to A, 2 to B, and so on, all the way up to 26, which matches with Z. Got your letter? Good. Now let's take it a step further. I want you to think of a country that starts with that letter. Any country at all, as long as it begins with the letter you've chosen. Take a moment. Envision the country. Ponder its landscape, its culture, its people. Perhaps your mind has whisked you away to the bustling streets of Tokyo, the majestic peaks of the Swiss Alps, or the serene beaches of Jamaica. Or maybe you've ventured to places less traveled, tucked away in the corners of the world. Keep that country in mind. We're about to get more interesting. Next, think of an animal that starts with the last letter of the country you thought of. Take your time. Let's delve a bit deeper into this fascinating game of mental associations. This is not a race, so take as much time as you need to come up with an animal. The beauty of this exercise is that there's no right or wrong answer. Your choice could be as common as a cat or as exotic as a capybara. The possibilities are endless, and the world of animals is vast and diverse. As you're pondering, let's reflect on the power of association. The human brain has a remarkable knack for making connections. It's how we learn, remember, and understand the world around us. Association is a fundamental aspect of our cognitive processes, allowing us to link one concept with another. In this case, we're bridging the gap between geography and the animal kingdom. Are you finding it challenging to think of an animal? Don't worry, that's part of the fun. It's not every day that you associate countries with animals, is it? This exercise is designed to stretch your thinking, to push the boundaries of your imagination, and to challenge your cognitive flexibility. Perhaps you've thought of an animal already, or maybe you're still in the process of deciding. Either way, remember that this is your personal journey. Your animal may be influenced by your experiences, your knowledge, or even your favorite wildlife documentary. It's a unique reflection of you. Now, I want you to visualize your animal. Picture it in your mind. What does it look like? What's its habitat? What does it eat? How does it move? The more details you can imagine, the stronger your mental image will be. Now, hold on to that animal. It's time to bring it all together. This is just one piece of the puzzle. As we proceed, we'll continue to test your brain, explore its capabilities, and discover its incredible power. As always, remember to enjoy the journey. The goal is not just to learn, but also to have fun along the way. Ready for the big reveal? Most of you have probably thought of Denmark, kangaroo, and orange, right? It may seem like pure magic, but there's a fascinating explanation behind these common answers. Let's start with Denmark. Why Denmark? It's not because we all secretly yearn for Danish pastries or dream of strolling around Copenhagen. It's simply that Denmark is one of the few countries starting with the letter D that comes to mind easily. The brain tends to select information that is readily available and requires less effort to retrieve. Now let's hop onto the kangaroo. Again, not because we all have an undying love for these unique marsupials, it's because when we think of animals starting with K, kangaroo is the most common and familiar one that jumps to mind. When it comes to memory recall, our brain tends to favor the familiar over the obscure. Lastly, our fruity friend, the orange. Why not ostrich or octopus? Well, it's simple. We often associate the letter O with an orange because it's a common and simple word. The brain, being the efficient machine that it is, prefers simplicity over complexity when generating quick responses. So you see, this isn't a game of random words, it's a demonstration of how our brain works. Its tendency to opt for familiar, simple, and readily available information when put on the spot. This simple exercise has given us a peek into the brain's amazing processing power. It's a testament to how the brain prioritizes ease and efficiency in information recall, which is crucial in everyday decision-making and problem-solving. Isn't it fascinating how our brain works? How it sifts through millions of pieces of information, picking out the most relevant ones all in a split second without us even realizing it. It's like having a supercomputer right inside our heads. And that, my friends, is a glimpse into the incredible power of your brain. We've seen how our brains can quickly process and connect information. Throughout these exercises, we've witnessed how our mind can swiftly identify numbers, associate letters, and link animals, all in a matter of seconds. This is a testament to our cognitive abilities, a demonstration of the extraordinary capacity of the human brain. These activities are more than just games. They are a window into the complex workings of our mind, revealing our innate ability to perceive, remember, and solve. Moreover, engaging in such mental gymnastics is not only fun but also beneficial for our brain. Just like a muscle, the brain needs regular exercise to stay fit. When we challenge it with puzzles and tasks, we are essentially training it, improving its health, function, and even potentially delaying cognitive decline. So keep challenging your brain, and remember, it's your ultimate tool.